It sucks. And now people are saying this may be the start of like World War III. Like, this may get it going. No, I'm cool. I don't like this. I don't like this war at all. To me, war is just like mutual suicide. Like, why? Hey, what's up? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, Chef Lil P. This is Snack News, where I cover all the major food news around the country and worldwide. Let's waste no time. Let's get into it.
This is an unappetizing thought. You order food from a delivery service, and the driver decides to take several bites before it gets to you. That's what happened to an owner of a Long Beach restaurant. He's claiming that tonight. As Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes shows us, he has proof of the crime in action.
If there's one thing better than a finely prepared meal, it's a finely prepared meal delivered to your home, something food delivery services like Grubhub have popularized in the past few years. But one thing Americans aren't sinking their teeth into.
Nice little spin on the bag. You see how you just spin that? Okay, whatever.
It's the thought of a delivery driver sinking his teeth into your food.
I noticed that he was untying the bag and started chowing down on the food.
Martin Luzania is the CEO of Mexihana's Hibachi Grill in Long Beach. He says his surveillance cameras caught this Grubhub driver pulling into his parking lot Wednesday night, picking up a delivery order, then spending the next several minutes eating from that order.
I went outside and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, oh, this is my lunch. So I said, yo, I'm sorry.
Yo, he was eating that like they bought it for him. Dude asked him, he said, this is my lunch. Like what is your problem? That is crazy. Like, that's a wild boy right there.
It's your food. I'm very, very sorry. So I came back in. I reviewed the cameras, and it was actually a customer's food that he was enjoying.
Luzania says he called that customer more than a dozen times, eventually reaching him and warning him to throw the food away.
Just said, I'm actually making your food right now for you guys, and I'll be personally delivering it to you.
Now, Grubhub declined our request for...
Now, that's what you call some good customer service. You say they say he called the customer 12 times, and then let that customer know, hey, throw that ish away. That you about to get the delivery, yeah, throw that away. I'm making your food right now, and I'm going to give it to you personally. But I mean, if once he sit here and tell me, I don't know if he told a customer that the driver was eating their food or whatever, but I don't know. That would kind of sit here and mess up my appetite if I, find that out, and then you gonna deliver the food to me personally. Like, it don't really make it no better, cause yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's just like a little personal thing. Like, I'll probably sit here just, no, that's all right. I'm just going to sit here and find out, you know what I'm saying? Let me just look in the fridge real quick, see if I can make something myself. Oh, man, these, look, people, be careful. This is twice. If y'all been watching, these snack news videos, the other guy spit on their food. Now this guy eating their food. Like, these delivery, food drivers, Man, everybody need to be careful if you have your food delivered. You taking a risk. This just shows it, like, these drivers out here, some of them don't care. And it's sad. It's sad.
For an interview, instead sending us a written statement saying, in part, the vast majority of our orders are completed without incident or complaint, and when things don't go as planned, we work hard to make things right. Upon hearing of this situation, we took immediate action and suspended the driver from our platform. Now, in cases like this, where the driver is actually caught on camera, that reflects poorly on Grubhub. But all the other cases is where the driver isn't recorded, or it's the restaurant that looks bad.
Grubhub hits us back and says, hey, you know what? This customer didn't get enough shrimp, or this customer didn't get his fried rice, or this customer didn't get his garlic noodles. Well, of course, your drivers are buffeting on their food. So who pays for it? We do.
Meantime, he's hoping videos like this, as rare as they are, will help take a bite out of crime.
I hope he never delivers to anyone again.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Oh, man. Y'all be careful with these delivery drivers delivering y'all food. For real. Cause I don't know, man. That's nasty. I mean, that driver, he should sit here and we evaluate his life and who he is. Because if you gotta just eat some stranger's food, like, this is not like, you know, you in your household and you eating, you know, somebody that you are kin to, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, a roommate that's like a friend. Like, you kind of just, let me just eat a little something off there, you know what I'm saying, let me get a little something they take out. No, this is somebody that you don't even know. This is a stranger and you eating their food. Like, how bad is it? How bad is it for you? You know what I'm saying? If you know the restaurant is good, you know they got some good food, just go in there and order some food yourself. But I know this inflation and food prices, it's high to eat. You know, it's expensive to eat out. But man, that's that's nasty right there, bruh. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That's, yeah, he gotta, I hope, I don't know.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
According to court documents, the fraudulent money-making and laundering scheme took place between August and September of this year, where employees allegedly stole a combined $15,000 from customer credit and debit cards. S.N.A.C.K allegedly recorded the credit and debit cards, then gave the numbers to Ward and Arnold, who then put between $1,000 and $4,000 in 6 inmate accounts. Deputy Sheriff Andrew Hynek with the LaPorte County Sheriff's Office says, quote, I was made aware of the alleged fraud within the LaPorte County Jail. Specifically, several inmates has bonded out of the LaPorte County Jail immediately following their Securus inmate communication system accounts being loaded with large amounts of funds, what was later reported as stolen credit and debit cards. Court documents say from there, another unnamed person involved in the crime posted bond at the jail for the inmates in cash. The inmates were given debit cards upon their release, something the case detective says is a standard practice. The debit cards were later used to collect the inmates' compensation for participation. Hynek says, quote, so basically they laundered money through the jail system. They put fraudulent money in and got clean money out. The court documents allege that inmate Lawrence Armstrong was the organizer of 5 other inmates. I went to the Hardee's in Michigan City today, where an employee and the manager told me they had no idea this was going on. The manager also saying she's shocked this happened. The regional manager has not responded to a request for comment.
I'm John Paul. Thanks for...
They was running a little Hardee's ring. Dude, that's so not funny, because even though I just laugh right there, because how many times we all use like our debit cards, you know what I'm saying, to get anything, you know. But see, I bet that Hardee's, because I saw the articles of this right here and online, and I saw all the rest of the people that was in the scheme, and it seemed like that Hardee's was probably a little hood. Like, you go in there and you'll think the workers are gonna rob you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, I don't, shoot, let me go to the bank right quick. Let me go to the ATM. Let me withdraw some cash. You know, and you know what I'm saying? Let me bring something, little something with me into these into this Hardee's. And if that's the case, let me go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to Chipotle. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me go somewhere else and get some food. You know what I'm saying? If it gotta be like that. Ooh, this seemed like some new Midwest street, you know, ish right here. You know what I'm saying? This dude, they got a job there, and like, let's run it through the job. Like, I mean, that be happening sometimes, you know. This remind me of like Drake's For All the Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because what they was doing, you know, taking the money and then helping, you know, they mans, you know what I'm saying, get out. You know, most likely, you know what I'm saying. This is like For All the Dogs, for real, for real. You know, like they shoot, the two of the guys, you know what I'm saying, look like, you know what I'm saying, it could be, you know, a rap group. You know, and then the head honcho guy, you know what I'm saying, he could sit here and be like Suge Knight or something. Like, for real. But yeah, it was good while it lasted, but you should have knew you was gonna get caught eventually.
Breaking news now. This is a live picture of the Rafah crossing, where the first aid trucks are finally making their way from the Egyptian side of the crossing into Gaza, where they will be inspected. We're going to bring in James Bays, our diplomatic editor, once again. James, can you just talk us through what it has taken to get to this point for aid, what it looks like now to finally get into Gaza?
Well, a great deal of diplomatic negotiations to see these pictures. This is where the UN Secretary General made his appeal 24 hours ago at that crossing, to see these pictures of the trucks heading from the Egyptian side of Rafah and into Gaza. You see on the side of those trucks, it says Egyptian Red Crescent. This is it is that body that is carrying out this first convoy. There are UN convoys waiting to go. I'm hearing from UN sources they are more likely, though, to have to wait until probably Monday. Also hearing from sources within Gaza, from the health ministry, what might be on this first tranche of 20 trucks. Well, the UN and the Red Crescent and the International Committee of the Red Cross are hoping it's a first tranche. We believe it's 20 trucks, which is what was agreed with President Biden in the deal that President Biden did. And we're told that it's mainly medical supplies and some limited food supplies. Now, given what's needed in Gaza, the two things that aren't on that list are water and fuel, from what we can tell. And clearly those are areas that are very critical to people in Gaza. We're hearing that people in some places are having to drink from agricultural wells. They're having to drink seawater, which is obviously very, very unsafe. And with regard to fuel, the hospitals rely on fuel for their generators, and we've already heard reports in recent days of some ventilators having to be switched off because there isn't enough fuel to keep people on them.
Look, all right. So obviously this whole Israel and Palestinian Gaza war is sensitive to a lot of people. So I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm gonna speak my mind, but I don't mean to offend anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Because my heart goes out to, you know, everybody over there, everybody over here, everywhere, you know, so they got family, friends, you know what I'm saying, anybody that's suffering, you know what I'm saying, from this. But I've been, you know, following, you know, this war, you know, the whole terrorist attack, you know what I'm saying, that Hamas did on Israel. And Israel's not innocent, you know what I'm saying, in this whole scheme of things either. But I don't understand how you going to declare war in Gaza, in this strip, this little tiny strip, Israel, where there's Hamas, there's innocent people, you know, Palestinians that live there as well. Declare war in that whole entire like city, and then give them aid, give them food. When, you know, Israel, you know what I'm saying, was just cutting off the water, the food supply there. And I don't know, I don't get it. It seemed like it's like we gonna roll up in these streets of Gaza in a army tank, you know what I'm saying, but it's like a ice cream truck, and we passing out ice cream to the kids. / we're gonna bomb their houses while we at it. That's the way I see it. I'm sorry to say, but it's like, how you gonna sit here and give them nourishment, but then bomb their neighborhoods? Like, what's the point? To me, it's like some psychopath-ish, where before you kill somebody, you know, give them a good meal. That's, yeah. But I mean, I get it. It's like U.S., Israel, you know what I'm saying, don't want to sit here and get bad PR for war crimes, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, treating the innocent people, and out of all this, like, they're sacrificed cattle or something like that. Look, man, again, please don't take what I said with any disrespect, because I'm upset, just like a lot of people are, you know, saying about this. You know, like, to me, it's something that should have been resolved a long time ago, and it should, you know, made peace. You know, both sides should have seen here and handled it righteously. And this is what it comes to. So it sucks. And now people are saying this may be the start of like World War III. Like, this may get it going. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't like this. I don't like this war at all. To me, war is just like mutual suicide. Like, why? Even if you can win, why do it? It's not necessary, people. Come on now. But I'm not sitting here and try to make myself be like I'm, all peace and kumbaya, harmony. Look, by any means necessary, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself, to even survive. You know what I mean? Period. God just help us all, for real. Alright, so if you like this snack news here, this is episode 4. Go watch the other episodes sent on my channel. I got 3 more, so go watch those. Go support your girl, Chef Lil P. This is Snack News. Peace. I'm out.